So I wanted to shoot a quick video about this first module. I understand it's a lot of text-based content that I have here, and some people don't like to learn that way. So really what I wanted to do is shoot a quick video and outline the two biggest points, or maybe three biggest points about this first module, and that is the difference between having a website and your social media. Those are two separate things. One mistake that I see a lot of artists and musicians that I've worked with or speak with, and I asked them, hey, do you guys have a professional website? And their response would be something like, yeah, we use Facebook, or yeah, we use Instagram. I understand completely, but they're not the same thing. You have got to have a professional website that you can funnel your traffic towards. And the main reason is that on social media platforms, there are 1,000 distractions that are in between your engagement and what you were trying to do. So for example, if there's a fan or maybe a buyer for a new venue that's trying to check your stuff out, and they visit your Facebook page or your Instagram page or your TikTok, the truth is there's going to be a ton of opportunities for them to get distracted and completely, leave your profile and go somewhere else. So the number one reason I recommend having a professional website is because you eliminate all those distractions, which is in your favor. If you're a tour-heavy band, your schedule can be outlined. If you're a merch-heavy band, and that's really important because when we talk about music business, that really means how do we make money, right? That's business. So the ability to sell merch directly without distraction is huge. And also you can leverage your website to take awareness from one platform or social platform to another platform. So let's say you had a viral video on TikTok or a viral video on Instagram, and you've now got hundreds of thousands of subscribers on one, but maybe you've only got 100 subscribers on another. You can use that controlled environment to shift if that's part of your strategy. So definitely highly recommend having a professionally designed website. With social media specifically, and this is pretty straightforward, obviously, we all know that there are a ton of people on social, billions of people that are using it, and your opportunity to have a viral piece of content is incredible, and which is great, especially in the last 5 or so years, if a little bit longer than that, is suddenly it's not purely live touring that can grow your fan base. Now you can create fantastic looking content, and that gets shared online. So equally important to have both, but in the context of this specific video, do not sleep on having a professional website because it will do you a lot more good and create more opportunities for you moving forward. The key in marketing in general, doesn't matter if it's musicians or whatever kind of marketing it is consistency. So frequency, which is how often do you post, is not as important as the consistency of what you post. Now, there is an asterisk with that. Of course, frequency on social media is decently important, but as long as you can create a strategy that you can realistically maintain, so whether it's one new piece of content a week, whether it's one new music video a month, whatever it is, you have to start with a plan and commit and be disciplined and actually follow through, because that consistency in the long run is going to get you quite a bit further than just a sporadic 2 weeks where you're posting a bunch and then you stop, posting a bunch and then you stop. It's more beneficial to create a bank of content that you can strategically post over a period of time and have some form of consistency. In the website side of things, search engine optimization, consistency is huge. Again, it doesn't matter if you're posting 3 times a day, but it's 2 months out of the year that you're doing that. It's not going to get you as far as having a concise plan that you've committed to that you can maintain and follow through. So highly recommend looking at what is realistic for the time that you have and the content that you have, and then creating a content calendar that you can be disciplined and stay to. And the last point that I'll bring up in this quick video, and this is going to be true to really anything we talk about in this community, and that is being authentic. I have a saying I like to use, it's copy with taste instead of copy and paste. So if you see an artist or a band that is just crushing it, maybe their socials are blowing up, maybe their attendance at their live shows is just through the roof, or maybe they just signed on to a huge booking agent and you're wondering, well, how did they do that? Definitely study them. Look at Right now we're talking about online presence specifically. So study what they've done. See, what kind of content are they posting? How frequently are they posting? Are they doing cool stuff that maybe you haven't thought about? And once you identify what it is that you think they're doing that is helping them, find a way to bring that into your strategy, but with your own approach. And that's when it becomes authentic, because you can learn and skip a whole lot of trial and error by looking at something that someone has done well and then migrating it into your own way to do it. So don't do the exact same thing they've done, but find the bullet points of what, or maybe their music videos were highly produced, like great quality of what they were doing. Maybe they did have a frequency of posts that was consistent, and maybe you have the means to be able to maintain that. So definitely study it. You'll skip a lot of steps by doing that. And so I understand that this first module is pretty text heavy. So check this video out. If you haven't read it yet, go ahead and read the whole thing. You might, out of 15 points, there might be 3 of them that resonate with you, but it's recommended. If you have any feedback or any questions about anything, feel free to reach directly out to me. And otherwise, enjoy Module 2.